The world of Jujutsu Kaisen is currently ablaze with a narrative that promises not only action, but also a deep dive into the enigmatic power dynamics at play. Among the cacophony of curses and sorcery, one character has risen to the forefront in an awe-inspiring manner, and that character is none other than Yuji Itadori. In this discussion, we will embark on a comprehensive exploration of the revelations within the Jujutsu Kaisen storyline, primarily focusing on Yuji Itadori's newfound abilities and the dark truth surrounding his birth. The current narrative has reached a crescendo, offering a spectacle that goes beyond what initially meets the eye. Yuji Itadori, the central protagonist, has returned to the spotlight with newfound powers. It's not an exaggeration to claim that his role is pivotal in the battle against Yuji Sukuna, the king of curses. Indeed, Yuji is humanity's beacon of hope in these trying times. However, Yuji's existence is not a product of serendipity. He is the result of sinister human experiments orchestrated by Kenjaku, a malevolent sorcerer. Kenjaku's intention in creating Yuji was multifaceted. He desired a vessel for Sukuna and an artificial sorcerer capable of rivaling even the king of curses himself. This revelation sets the stage for a narrative filled with intrigue and revelation. If you've underestimated Yuji thus far, distracted by the larger-than-life personas of Gojo and Sukuna, it's time to refocus your attention. As we navigate through the story, you will realize that Yuji's background and unique abilities make him more than a match for the strongest sorcerers in history. Chapter 238 heralds a significant turning point in the story. Here, we witness a transformed Yuji engaging in a visceral confrontation with Sukuna, marking a pivotal moment in the plot. Concurrently, the narrative shifts its focus towards Kaku, whose master plan, developed over 1,000 years, is slowly unfurling. Yuji stands as a critical component of Kaku's sinister design. The narrative scrutinizes Yuji's parentage, unraveling a dark truth about his birth. A truth that was left unspoken in the very first chapter, when Yuji dismisses his dying grandpa's attempt to reveal the secrets of his lineage. As we journey deeper into Yuji's backstory, it becomes evident that he is not just an ordinary high school student. His extraordinary strength hints at a deeper mystery from the very beginning. As we delve further, we uncover the hints that something was inherently unique about Yuji's nature. His consumption of one of Sukuna's fingers, rather than being fatal, results in Yuji becoming a vessel for the king of curses. To make it even more bewildering, Yuji manages to prevent Sukuna from taking control, a feat that defies conventional wisdom. Sukuna, who is renowned as the king of curses, the strongest sorcerer in history, and Yuji, a seemingly regular high school student, should not share such a connection. As the narrative unfolds, it becomes evident that Yuji possesses an extraordinary ability, the rare capability to suppress Sukuna within his body even after consuming multiple fingers. This phenomenon is a 1-in-1,000-year rarity, a testament to Yuji's unique nature. What sets Yuji apart? What endows him with superhuman strength and this unparalleled ability to control the king of curses within him? The answers to these questions trace back to the very thing that Yuji's grandpa sought to reveal in the story's first chapter, Yuji's parents. The revelation begins to unfurl in chapter 143, with a poignant flashback. For the first time, we catch a glimpse of Yuji's parents, Jin and Kaori Itadori. This brief 2-page backstory exposes the dark truth. Yuji Itadori is not a normal human. He is a product of Kaku's inhumane experiments, deliberately created for a nefarious purpose. In this flashback, Yuji's father Jin holds a baby Yuji and converses with Yuji's grandpa. The grandpa attempts to discuss that woman, but Jin rebuffs any conversation related to her. It becomes evident that Jin's intense attachment to that woman, Kaori, is at the core of this secrecy. The grandpa, however, admonishes Jin to give up on that woman and warns him of the dire consequences. These cryptic conversations, laden with undertones, reveal that that woman, Kaori, is the linchpin of a disturbing narrative that unravels as we progress through the story. A significant revelation emerges. Kaori, Yuji's mother, harbors a peculiar scar on her forehead, mirroring the very scar that Geto develops after his body becomes the vessel for Kenjaku. This uncanny resemblance between Kaori and Geto, a character deeply entwined in the sorcerer's conflict, raises questions about the nature of Kaori's transformation. How Kaori become the host for Kenjaku's malevolent entity? The unsettling revelation that surfaces is that Yuji's birth was not a natural occurrence. It was a meticulously orchestrated process. Kenjaku, the sinister sorcerer, was instrumental in this grotesque experiment. The narrative hints at Kenjaku's ability to access the memories of the individuals whose bodies he hijacks. It's conceivable that Kenjaku used Kaori's memories to craft an illusion of her personality, concealing the sinister reality that it was Kenjaku pulling the strings from within Kaori's body. This raises critical ethical and moral questions. Did Jin willingly accept this macabre deal under the false pretense of resurrecting his beloved Kaori, or was he oblivious to the manipulations at play? While it's challenging to fathom the psychology behind such decisions, it's plausible that Jin was driven by an insurmountable desire to have a biological child with Kaori. This powerful longing might have clouded his judgment and overridden any rational concerns, allowing him to turn a blind eye to the grotesque truth. However, in a world filled with curses, sorcery, and the supernatural, it's essential to consider the limits of the normal human experience. Yuji's mother, Kaori, is not the woman she once was. Her transformation into a host for Kenjaku, a sorcerer of immense power, fundamentally altered her essence. Therefore, it's difficult to ascertain what part of Kaori's original personality and memories remained intact, and what was fabricated by Kenjaku. The narrative doesn't afford us the opportunity to encounter Kaori in her original state, so the full extent of this manipulation remains shrouded in mystery. The absence of this critical perspective amplifies the disquieting nature of Yuji's birth, and leaves us grappling with moral ambiguity. A peculiar scar is not the only element linking Yuji to the grander narrative. The revelation that emerges places Yuji as the younger sibling of a trio of human experiments, a trio known as the Cursed Womb Death Paintings. Choso, Eso, and Kachizu are the incarnations of these experiments, and the striking truth is that they have a younger brother, Yuji Itadori. These experiments, conducted over a century ago during the Meiji era, culminated in the creation of cursed objects infused with the mixed blood of cursed spirits and humans. Subsequently, 3 of these cursed objects were incarnated into human flesh, taking on the forms of Choso, Eso, and Kachizu. While this revelation may appear disconcerting, it provides invaluable insight into the power dynamics at play. Given the temporal gap of roughly 150 years between the creation of the Cursed Womb Death Paintings and Yuji's birth, it's reasonable to assume that Kenjaku refined and perfected his experimentation techniques over time. As such, Yuji, as the culmination of Kaku's experiments, undoubtedly benefits from these advancements. His unique attributes, marked by superhuman strength and an intrinsic ability to control souls, further underscore his status as an extraordinary entity. Yuji's enigmatic parentage and his inherent connection to Kenjaku's experiments have raised a profound question. What is the nature of his inborn technique? The answer to this question lies in his ability to manipulate not just the physical body, but the very essence of the soul. As the narrative unfolds, Yuji demonstrates a profound understanding of the human soul, a trait he displays notably during his battle with Mahito. In this confrontation, Yuji exhibits a unique insight into the contours of the human soul. While it's easy to attribute this ability to the presence of Sukuna's soul within him at the time, the continuation of Yuji's connection to soul-related powers even after Sukuna departs is a compelling indication. Chapter 222 offers an intriguing sequence where Yuji appears to switch souls with Kusakabe, allowing him to train in martial arts within Kusakabe's body, while Kusakabe temporarily possesses Yuji's body. This display of soul manipulation is a testament to Yuji's extraordinary capabilities. Moreover, the narrative highlights an astonishing phenomenon. Even after the demise of his physical body, Yuji's soul persists for an extended duration before being resurrected by Sukuna. The persistence of Yuji's soul, independent of his body, is an anomaly in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. This anomaly opens the door to profound possibilities. Souls, in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, are not abstract symbolic entities, but tangible substances. They are entities that retain their essence even after the physical body's demise. Mahito's ability to manipulate souls, as demonstrated in his battle with Yuji, reflects the tangible and malleable nature of souls within this universe. Yuji's survival as a soul without a body, and his subsequent resurrection by Sukuna, are testaments to the uniqueness of his soul. This uniqueness extends beyond the presence of Sukuna's soul within him. It implies that Yuji's soul is inherently different from those of regular individuals in this world. The narrative establishes the fact that souls continue to exist even after the demise of the physical body. This notion is exemplified when Gojo seemingly meets the souls of his long-deceased comrades at an airport, gaining insights that only those souls could provide. This phenomenon underscores the tangibility and persistence of souls, even long after their physical forms have ceased to exist. The concept of souls, as depicted in Jujutsu Kaisen, extends beyond mere religious symbolism. Souls are not abstract or symbolic. They are tangible entities with inherent properties and capabilities. They can be manipulated, transferred, and interacted with, even after the death of the physical body. As the story progresses, it becomes increasingly evident that Yuji possesses a unique connection to souls, beyond what can be attributed to the presence of Sukuna within him. His ability to manipulate souls, as evidenced by his battle with Mahito, is a testament to this unique connection. The looming battle between Yuji and Sukuna is poised to be a clash of titans, where control over souls could prove to be the deciding factor. While Sukuna is undeniably the strongest sorcerer in history, Yuji, with his intrinsic capacity to influence souls, emerges as a formidable contender. The trajectory of the narrative is set to unravel new dimensions of power and potential, and it is Yuji's connection to the very essence of the human soul that may ultimately prove to be the game-changer in the conflict. As the narrative inches closer to this momentous showdown, the prospect of a battle that transcends physical might looms on the horizon, leaving fans of Jujutsu Kaisen on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating the next revelation in this remarkable tale. As we delve deeper into the intricate world of Jujutsu Kaisen, the unfolding mysteries surrounding Yuji Itadori and his extraordinary abilities continue to captivate us. With each chapter, the story propels us further into a realm of soul manipulation, sorcery, and confrontations that promise to reshape the narrative. The looming battle between Yuji and Sukuna, with the control of souls at its core, holds the promise of unparalleled excitement and intrigue. As the narrative inches closer to this pivotal moment, we eagerly await the next revelation in this remarkable tale. To stay updated on all the latest developments and explore the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement fuels the journey, and if you're as enthralled by this narrative as we are, consider subscribing to our channel. Your support brings us one step closer to that coveted special grade status. Together, we'll continue to unravel the mysteries of Jujutsu Kaisen and delve into the heart of this extraordinary story. Until then, this newbie signing off.